Okay.
Well, Glacier Peak's coming off a loss to Meadowdale. You want to try to keep that up for them?
We're going to try. We're going to try.
So you got I think a 5-2 season, and you're trying hard to get in the playoffs. So what are you going to do to keep doing that?
To keep winning, well, we just keep playing hard, doing the things that we've been doing to get to where we're at. We're a young team, and we're getting better every day. So,
all right, that's a good objective, I guess.
Yeah.
So, anybody special you're going to key on at Glacier Peak tonight?
No, they're not too particular. They've got a lot of great shooters that we have to be worried about, and they've got some good post players. It's really going to have to be more of a team effort. Glacier Peak plays some really good stuff. We've got to be able to stop them and their offense. So they're a good team, oriented team, and so we have to be pretty solid tonight to get a win.
All right, well, good luck with that. Brian Fisher here for Shorecrest Scots. Good luck tonight.
All right, thank you very much.
All right, back to you, Scott.
NBA 3 ball. He just absolutely drains that one.
It's a great opportunity for the Shoreline Community College to get together with an organization in the city, show off what we can do with the classes that the Shoreline Community College teaches.
All right, welcome back here to Glacier Peak High School. Glacier Peak Grizzlies Bear Cave here tonight for a basketball game between Glacier Peak Grizzlies and the Shorecrest Scots.
Shorecrest Scots.
Shorecrest Scots. Yeah, I get Shorecrest and Shorewood mixed up because Shorecrest just came off of a win over Shorewood, 73-58. So they're really looking to keep that winning streak going.
I thought it was because they both start with Shore.
Well, it could be that too. Or it could just be me.
Hey, you know what? We got clean stands tonight.
Yeah.
I wanted to thank Mr. Albertine there. He came over and said, hey, look down. I looked down, and boy, I tell you what, somebody's been through here, and we've brought these stands up to Glacier Peak standard.
All washed, wiped, and dried.
That is right. That is right. Pride in your school there, huh?
Sanitary in the school tonight. Shorecrest coming off that win over Shorewood, 73-58. Coming up next week, or next Friday, against Meadowdale at home. Shorecrest Scots averaging 56.7 points per game.
What's GP averaging?
GP's averaging 57.9, so a pretty clear scoring average.
Seems a little tight to me, a little tight.
So, as it looks in Wesco 3A, we've actually got GP in first place with 7-1, 12-4 overall record, and Shorecrest.
Aren't they 8-1?
Shorecrest.
No, GP 8-1.
Maybe it's 8. I think I have them for 7, but maybe it's 8 by now. Maybe I missed one. Shorecrest sitting here at 5-2, 9-6 in second place in the 3A South Division, followed by Meadowdale, Edmonds Woodway, and Shorewood all at 4-4 in the 3-4-5 position. So 3A not really strong in the winning column here, as based on the state basketball rankings. None of these 3A teams in Wesco are ranked in the top 10 in Wesco 3A. So getting our introductory welcome here, probably feeding over the top for public address announcer down there. Getting ready for the player introductions here. So the
lessons are learned.
We congratulate both teams and the athletes competing today.
the one ranked team in the state, Wilson, 15-2, is ranked number 6, actually beat Glacier Peak 77-55. And that's the only test that any of these teams have had against some of the top ranked teams in 3A right now. So, getting ready for the starting lineup. Number 3.
I looked at those. They got. What do they got? They got some footers over there, don't they? They got some height, don't they?
They got a 6'8", 2 6'8"ers and a 6'7" over there. Malcolm just introduced her as 6'0".
Wow.
And Zach Hatch at 6'0", pairing off with him.
For the Scots.
Glacier Peak's got 5 seniors on their team, and Shorecrest has only got 2 seniors on their team. 1 sophomore and 1 freshman working their way, or 2 sophomore and 2 freshmen, or 1 freshman working their way into the lineup here. And they're going to need a lot of help because that JV game that just finished about a half hour ago, Glacier Peak won that game like 70-something to 40, so 30 or 40 point difference in that game.
For the Scots.
Yeah, it's JV though, you know.
It's JV, but it's the next team coming up next year, so it's a sign of what's the future brings.
When I talked to Hunter, I think there's probably more GP coming up than there will be Shorecrest because Shorecrest got so many young guys already on their team.
Yeah, well, Shorecrest is building with the young guys on their team right now, so they should definitely be better next year. So there's number 33, Philip Peppel, 6'7" freshman that I was just talking about on their team.
And those guys are big.
And Zach Argue, 6'3" for Glacier Peak, rounds out the final team here. So
I wonder if we could get Scott to call in a little while.
Depends on where he is and whether he's listening or not. So
Glacier Peak alone, Josh St. Marie.
Josh.
There is Josh. There he is.
Find Josh.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? My hand for Josh.
Well done, Josh. Excellent job of singing there. So, alumni from, I don't know when he was last here, but maybe you do.
Is that who was up here talking to you?
Yeah, that was Josh.
Oh, I didn't even look to see who it was. I thought it was LJ that was up here.
No, it's Josh Saint something or other. I heard his name, but I didn't know him. So,
Yeah, Josh St. Marie. I know
St.
both
Marie,
his,
yeah.
I know his sister who wrestled last year, and now she's on swim team, and his mother who owns Bell Chapel.
oh, okay. Well, he knows you because he told you not to screw up tonight. So,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I told him I'd try not to.
all right. Getting ready for a great, exciting basketball game here tonight between the number 1 and number 2, Wesco 3A South teams. Glacier Peak Grizzlies, Shorecrest Scots, and the jump easily handled there by Philip Peppel. And the first turnover of the game goes against Shorecrest there as Glacier Peak picks up the ball here at the top of the key. Grant Peltier is trying to set things up there for the Grizzlies. Zach Hatch now helping out at the top of the key as he usually does. Back over to Grant. Working the ball inside there to Brady. And there's a block shot, but Rebound recovered, and there's a turnover against Glacier Peak. So back-to-back turnovers to start this game. Shorecrest down the court here. Brandon Harris out the top of the key. Brandon drives the lane and shoots.
Well, we can see already where the height is going to be a big deal.
Yeah, height is going to help a lot on rebound. So the first foul there is going to be on Peltier. Got that foul on the way to the basket. No shot attempt. Here's the inbounds play quickly in to Brantle Harris. Brantle Harris. And out the top there, the high post to Phillip. Plenty of time on the shot clock here after that foul from this end. Rolling turnaround jump shot down the middle by Brantle Harris for the first 2 points of the game. 6:47 left to go in this first period here. It's down the middle. Easy jump shot attempted there by Brady Southard. Didn't go. And no
There's
basket.
the height again.
Height gets it. No. And that's going to be a block shot down there.
Oh, threw it away.
And a good block shot and a Glacier Peak turnover. Tobin Lawson inbound the ball down the baseline. Hard fighting dribbling there by Davis Stroud. Puts the ball up for the 2 points. Davis Strand, excuse me. Grant Peltier and Logan back to Justin Guffey, top of the key. Justin gets his hands on the ball for the first time. Back to Justin. Back to Brady. There's a shot from the far side by Zach Hatch off the back of the rim. Good board in there. And a nice move. Underhand, easy layup by Zach Argue. 2 points for the Grizzlies. Brantle Harris bringing the ball up for Scots. Back over to Toby Lawson down the corner, driving baseline. Nice inside move for Brantle Harris. 2 more points for the Scots here. Trying to feel each other out here to figure out who's going to do what. Trying to get the ball inside to the big man, but Brady Southard playing way outside. And there's a long 3 ball off the front of the rim. Rattles and drops. Tipped by Southard and tipped off again and in the hands of the Scots. 2-on-1 fast break, and he drives the baseline. Didn't make it, but a nice rebound by the Scots. That was number 3 out there. Malcolm Roser Butler. There's a ball inside to Brady Southard. Tries to go around baseline underneath. Rattles up the top of the rim. Did not go. Tipped out by the Scots. 1-on-2. He should pull up. Did not. Tries to drive the baseline and gets the basket. Timeout. Glacier Peak. That basket by
Got to make a little
Malcolm.
adjustment there.
Timeout for Grizzlies.
Yeah. 8-2. A little quick up score point lead here. A fast running game by the Scots here, and Glacier Peak Grizzlies not really having good success keeping up with that speed of play. So maybe Coach Brian Hunter's going to slow things down here a little bit. Make sure we get some good controlled shots in there.
Hey, if you're watching this from a far, far away, look on the screen there. Write that number down. Give us a call. We'll give a shout out to your family members or who you're watching. So give us a call.
All right, yeah, give us a call in here. We can talk to you live on the air. To anybody who's listening.
Yeah, who is listening?
Who is out there?
Grizzlies basketball.
Aunts and uncles, friends and girlfriends.
425-583-9512.
Glacier Peak ball down, of course, back out to Peltier. That was Guffey. No, that ball was lost off the hands as the driving through there.
Oh, he was looking for the foul on that.
Zach Argue. I think he got hit, but not hard enough to get called. And that turns out to be another turnover for Glacier Peak as I count marks in the book here.
Oh, wait, I got the score wrong here.
8-2.
Got it now.
Score. Rebound by Brady Souther. Quickly up to Zach Hatch, who's going to drive the baseline. Gets it off the board. And Zach gets his first 2 of the game here. Glacier Peak run and gun on that one. Shorecrest back down here. Rosaire Butler controlling the top of the key here. Over to Stephen Lynn, trying to figure out what to do. Back out to Harris. Harris back to Lynn. Okay, there's a long jump, rattled shot. Nice little basket in there by Philip Peppel.
I think the hoop is a little bit larger on one end of the other than the other court.
You think?
Yeah, because GP had several really good shots that rolled off the side, and that last shot there by Shorecrest, that just rolled right in.
Well, we'll see. And there's Zach Hatch with a 3, and he drops it. First 3 fall of the night goes in the books on the Grizzlies side of the count. 7-10, 3:03 left to go in this first period. The 3 ball will make or break you here in this basketball game. Glacier Peak High School tonight here. STSPN. Hey, a nice turnover there and almost a double turnover. I'm going to give that 2 turnovers as Peppel makes that 2-point shot. There's another Grizzly turnover. A little bit sloppy down there now. Needs to control here as 2:25 left to go in this first half. Another long 3 from Brandel Harris. Shorecrest Scots can shoot the 3 as they jump the lead up to 15-7, closing in on the final 2 minutes of this first period here. Peltier with the ball. Baseline inside to Brady. Brady shoots one off the boards on partially blocked, did not go. And a running, gunning layup by Malcolm Rosaire Butler. Blocked partially by...
I think that was the same kind of block as we had on the other end.
Yeah. Right. Justin Guffey, so... Malcolm Butler will be shooting 2. First one's up. Nice, easy shot and in.
Checking in for the Scots, number 21, Toby Lawson. And for your Grizzlies, number 32, Jake Middendorf.
Jake Middendorf now in for the Grizzlies, bringing them a little bit more height, 6'4". Second shot up by Butler is also good. Grizzlies down by 10 here. Ball top of the key. Justin Guffey back over to Peltier. Back. Nope. No, a turnover again by the Grizzlies. I got 6 turnovers, half a dozen turnovers here in this first period. Does not bode well for a good score in this game.
Oh, Kevin Tarvin just tweeted in. Oh, somebody's giving us a call. Let's see who this is here.
Who we got here? Brandel Harris trying to set things up on the far side.
Hello.
Oh, hi, I'm the Shorecrest public address announcer. I don't want you to mention me on the air or anything. Number 10 is Brantley Harris, not Brantley.
Okay, hold on.
Brantley, actually, thank you for that because
you're live right now.
Brantley Harris, thank you for that. It is printed wrong on the roster, so...
No, it's Brantle.
Oh, it's just pronounced
Brant. His name.
Oh,
did you think to ask anybody how he said
I didn't. Sorry, I didn't have time to catch him before we started the game here tonight. But,
and the league's leading scorer isn't in the game, hasn't played yet. Do you know what's going on there?
You mean with Drew Magway? No, yeah. I don't know.
Is he in the building? That's the story.
That's a good question. I'll look for that. There's a couple kids down on the bench, and we'll let you know how that's going.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
All right, back to basketball here.
He's not in the building. That's the story.
I don't know if he is or isn't. I can't see who's down on the bench.
I'm thinking he's not because he's wanting us to figure out why he's not in the building, maybe.
Well, we'll figure it out eventually. Peltier, top of the key. Over to Hatch, trying to set up something here with 40 seconds left to go to get a shot off here, get a good basket off as the Grizzlies are down 17-8. There's a long three from the far side, did not go. Easy board underneath, up shot up there by Zach Yargu, did not go. There's going to be a foul called against Grizzlies on that rebound here.
I don't know if you heard me mention it before that gentleman called in that
we'll keep trying to do that. Try to keep score, try to watch the game, try to let you know what's actually going on down here. We'll see if we can figure out what happened to high score here for the Scots, number 4.
we should probably call Steve Willits. You know, he knows everything.
Steve might know what happened to Drew. There's a nice lay-in shot there that should have gone, didn't go, right at the end of the buzzer. And at the end of the first period, we got 17 for Shorecrest Scots, not 8 for the Grizzlies. We'll be right back after this
short break.
All right, back here for the second period of this basketball game here tonight between Shorecrest Scots and the Glacier Peak Grizzlies. Shorecrest off to a very, very good performance in the first period here, leading 17-8. Handling the ball well, not turning the ball over very much. I got them for 3, maybe 4 turnovers, half a dozen for the Grizzlies here, which is becoming part of their problem in getting some scores here, because you just can't give up a half a dozen turnovers every period to play.
I think that Shorecrest team, they look pretty good.
So far they are looking good. They're, as Coach Brian Fisher said earlier in the broadcast, they are developing and improving with every game, and I expect to see them come on strong here. They are a good scoring game, averaging about 56 points per game. And that's going to be an offensive foul against Grizzlies.
Well, you can't coach height.
Second foul on Jacob Middendorf. And Jacob's coming out of the game. Take a short break.
Oh, they got Baby Southard in there.
Yeah, he's moved up. There's going to be a traveling foul.
Grizzlies basketball.
Oh, they got the brothers in there together, huh?
Yeah. First turnover, second period here for the Scots. Zach Hatch controlling top of the key with the ball here, looking for Justin Guffey, trying to find somebody open. Down to Seaver, Seaver back to Guffey. Over to Hatch, down the corner, trying to make a move, and there's going to be, I think, a grabbing foul, I believe, on Aubrey Victor.
Fouls on number 30 for the Scots, Aubrey Victor.
You know, we would probably pick up a few more Shoreline games, but the athletic director down there in Shoreline is kind of anti-media.
Really? Long ball out from the top of the key by Seaver Southard there, did not go. Hard off the back rim, rebound picked up by Scots.
These guys would be
Toby
fun
Lawson
to follow here,
who brings
wouldn't
the ball up. They would be fun to follow. Shorecrest's a good team. There's a turnover picked off there by Grizzlies. Seaver back into the game there and tries to make a layup, didn't make it. And we're going to get a foul under the basket going for the ball there, and that might go against big brother Brady. No.
Fouls on number 10 for the Grizzlies, Brady Southern.
Oh, it is on Brady.
Team foul this half for the Grizzlies. Checking in for the Scots. Checking back in, number 3, Malcolm Rozier Butler.
You know, when you see this lopsided score and the lopsided fouls, you can tell they're a little bit frustrated over there.
Yeah, well, right now it's not lopsided. I mean, 9 points isn't a lot, but the turnovers are going to kill you here. It's a long ball off the back. Tipped out of bounds by Toby Lawson over the top of Seaver Southern. Grizzlies
You're
ball
saying those
inbounds.
names right there? 'Cause,
I'm getting as good as I can get them, Coach.
I don't want another phone call like that.
Hey,
That's just plain embarrassing.
we're good. Seaver Sutter at the top of the key here, trying to control things for the Grizzlies. Back to Brady, back to Seaver. Down to Guffey, trying to work the ball inside. Finally gets it into Brady. Double pumps, got it blocked. May have gotten fouled, didn't get called, and didn't get the basket. So nice defense there by the Scots as they're really bottling up the big man down there underneath the basket. Ball top of the key there with Aubrey Victor. Did not make it. Ball is knocked away by Justin Guffey, who I think is going to get a ring up for the foul here.
Fouls on number 3 for the Scots, Malcolm Rozier Butler. His first, second team foul this half.
No, called it away from there, so it's going against the Scots, against Malcolm Rozier Butler. Over to Seaver, far side. Grizzlies again trying to set up something to make the ball move inside. Close inside. Brady has the ball, did not give it out. Ball top of the key there by Zach Argue. Shot off, missed. Rebound back to Seaver, back to Zach. Seaver for another three, way short.
Wow.
And Brady tried to save it, did not get it back inbounds. And that's the second time Brady tried to save a shot off his brother's hands. But no avail. Scots get the ball. 5:13 remaining in this second period here. Bringing the ball up under much control. Not any pressure from the Grizzlies at all at this point. And there's a bad pass picked up by Brady on a break that didn't happen. Guffey top of the key into Brady. There's another three from the far side for Zach Hatch, his second three of the night. And timeout will be a
Who took that
30-second timeout for Shorecrest.
All right, well, we'll step away for just a second and see you on the other side.
All right.
We all want to protect our gift of sight, which is why regular eye exams are so important. Regular eye exams not only allow your optometrist to improve the quality of your vision by changing the prescription of your glasses or contact lenses, but also to assess your overall eye health. Even if you see clearly now, it does not mean your eyes are healthy or won't change over time.
Back live here at the Bear Cave. 4:45 left to go in the second period. Grizzlies down by 6, 17-11.
Number 23, Jacob Argue.
Jacob Argue in the game for the Grizzlies now, as Scots try to work that turnaround play at the top of the key. Back at the top at the rim. Corner not getting open underneath. A hard drive in there by Bradley Harris. And no foul call, just a lot of collision, and the ball goes out of bounds. So looks like to mark that down as a turnover. He lost out of bounds as the Grizzlies inbound here. No press for the Scots either so far in this game. So both teams content to let the ball come down the court and try to set up something without taking any more time off the shot clock. Another turnover by the Grizzlies as Jacob Argue tried to get that fed through the trees down there. And that's going to be a traveling foul on Malcolm Rozier Butler. Turnover by the Scots. And the Scots have gotten a little hot with turnovers here in this second period. I've got them down for 5 quick turnovers now. And they're going to try to catch up with the Grizzlies in the turnover column and not the scoring column. Zach Hatch again trying to set up something at the top of the key. Still working to try to move the ball inside. The ball does go inside. to Zach Argue, and the ball gets blocked out of bounds. The Grizzlies ball. Baseline, set play, could be the easy basket if all the screens work. There's the cut, did not work. Back out to Guffey, top of the key. Inside to Brady. Brady works hard to the basket and off the rim and does make his first 2 points of the night. Brady averaging 9.9 points per game. So the Grizzlies needs to get a little bit more on the scoreboard to keep his average up there.
You know, I'd like to thank Aces Clothing and Zoe Jackson for following us. Just followed us tonight.
All right.
Twitter.
Ball on the floor is 3 seconds in the key.
Well, 3 seconds. Another turnover against the Scots. 3:08 left to go here. Grizzlies only 4 points off the pace right now, 13-17. As again, Zach Hatch trying to set something up good for the Grizzlies here as he maneuvers inside to Brady. Brady pulls up off a little jump shot after a block, missed the shot. The ball is tipped around and looks like it was tipped off the Grizzlies out of bounds, and be Malcolm Rosier Butler to inbound the ball for the Scots. Bringing the ball to court, Bradley Harris. Hard drive to the basket by Toby Lawson. Thinks he got fouled. Pleaded the referee for a foul, did not.
It looked a little suspect.
Hard shot off the far side over there by Zach Hatch, didn't go. And this time, Malcolm Rosier Butler gets that shot.
Basket's good.
Count that score.
Show me that the kid that's not here.
This one. Ball's up and good. 7 points so far, if I'm correct, on Malcolm Rosier Butler. Ball in the baseline to Brady. Nice inbounds pass. Lost control of ball's on the floor. Still on the floor. Picked up by the Scots. Fast break down the court. That's going to result in 2, and he overshot it. Easy 2 missed there by Malcolm Rosier Butler. Zach Hatch brings the ball up. Brady intercepted the pass that wasn't to him. Underneath the basket. Should have gone up right away. Did not. Ball's flipped out of bounds to Justin Guffey. Guffey has the ball turned over with a bad pass. To the turnover for the Grizzlies here. And the Scots control again. A little bit wild, as we were saying down there earlier. And Coach Brian Fisher says, let's get things running. There's a call out there to Bradley Harris. Set things up. There's another drive. Little elbow foul down there by Zach Hatch. And I'm right.
Number 2 for the Grizzlies, Zach Hatch's second, 17th foul.
Zach Hatch's second foul. Yeah, Grizzlies got 17 fouls and only 3 team fouls against the Scots, so that's not helping the Grizzlies either to get back in this game. And that ball's up and in. Malcolm's at 8 points of the 21 points on the Scots side of the scoreboard tonight, going for his 9th. Beautiful shot down and out, did not stay in the basket. 13-21, that Grizzly 4-point closing got changed real fast as they go back up to 8. Zach Hatch, top of the key, over to Guffey for 3, and Justin Guffey finds the range out there for the Grizzlies. Getting no hurry here by the Scots as they kind of slowly work the ball around. Looking for the cut. Seemed to like the cut down the middle, and that was a nice cut. Pass back to Philip Peppa, who took the little jump shot. Did not go. Grizzlies retain the ball, bring the ball up the court here. Zach Hatch midcourt. Let's see if they can set something up down the middle again here. 5-point differential at this juncture after that big three by Justin Guffey. Zach Hatch over to Guffey. Guffey top of the key. He'd like to shoot again, I'm sure. Back out to Guffey. And shot clock runs down, and that's the end of the second period here. 21.
That would make it the half.
And that's the end of the half. So we'll take a halftime break, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Don't
With
go
the
anywhere.
Action Jackson halftime update.
We'll do that.
Clogged drain? Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
Shoreline Community College and Puget Sound Auto Dealers Association have been recognized internationally for its pioneering in finding a new way to deliver technical training for automotive repair.
We all want to protect our gift of sight, which is why regular eye exams are so important. Regular eye exams not only allow your optometrist to improve the quality of your vision by changing the prescription of your glasses or contact lenses, but also to assess your overall eye health. Even if you see clearly now, it does not mean your eyes are healthy or won't change over time.
Basically, yeah, it's great.
Hi, this is 206
All right, there you go. Who is this again?
Dwayne Hatch.
Dwayne Hatch. You wouldn't happen to be related to Hatches there with the kid playing on the floor there, Zach Hatch.
I'm his grandfather.
Grandpa Hatch.
Grandfather.
So, what do you think? What do you think those guys need to get going here to be able to pull this thing back together?
Well, they need to shoot a higher percentage of their shots. So they need to start hitting those shots.
Yeah, they do too, and they need a little bit better rebounding down there. But when you're watching Shorecrest, they got a lot of height, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Yep, it's they'll get it together. I talked with Brian Hunter earlier, and he said they play very well as a team, and he said that's.
I think.
Go ahead.
Yeah, they need.
So we'll go ahead and do a shout out for you, but thank you for watching. And where were you from again?
Well, we live in St. George, Utah.
St. George, Utah. How's the stream coming in for you there?
What's that?
How's the stream coming in there for you?
Good. We get all the games.
Well, we sure appreciate your support.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, we got to get those Grizzlies going.
He said, that is right. Start getting a little bit more cheering going on here.
Yeah, that's right.
All right. Well, thank you very much.
My granddaughter's one of the cheerleaders. Where are the cheerleaders at?
They're cheerleaders. Oh, they're sitting in the stands there. You want me to zoom in that for you?
Sydney Tarvin.
Sydney Tarvin.
Yeah.
Is it one of those?
That's Austin's sister. Austin's their grandson. Played for Glacier Peak. Remember Austin Tarvin?
Oh, yeah. We had Kevin tweeted in tonight. He said he's watching, so you better believe it.
Yeah.
Can you zoom in and see which one she is?
Well, I tried to zoom in there and take a look, and let's see. She's not there.
Look up above us.
I don't see Sydney there.
There's a gal up above her. She blonde or not?
Let's see.
Yeah, she's a blonde.
Who do we got up here?
Long-haired blonde.
There's a blonde there. Turn and look at us there.
Or maybe she's up in the stands.
Take a look there.
Oh, she's sitting up with her mom.
Is that
up
her?
In the stands.
Is that her
Shanna
there?
Tarvin is her mom.
Shannon Tarvin. Where do we see?
Oh, Shanna?
Yeah, Shanna. I don't see her.
Got to get the camera higher. She's up higher. There she is, the blonde. Oh, that's not her mom, though. She's still talking to somebody else.
Oh, yeah, that's
the blonde cheerleader sitting there.
That's who I thought that was, yep.
That's my granddaughter.
Well, then she's going to get a little shout out then, too.
All right.
All right, well, listen, we enjoy having you giving us a call. We will talk to you anytime you're watching. Feel free to give us a call.
Okay, great. Thank you. Good job. You guys do a great job.
Thank you very much.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye now.
All right, back here with a minute 30 left to go at the start of this second half of this basketball game here with the Grizzlies down by 5 points, 16-21. Big news of the night that I picked up for all you Shorecrest Scots fans out there wanting to know where Drew McAway is.
Where is Drew McAday?
He's sitting down there with a sprained ankle. He rolled his ankle in practice yesterday. Very unfortunate that he's not out there because he's averaging about 23.4 points per game, and they could surely use those points on any given night. But right now tonight they still hold the lead, so we'll see what Coach Brian Hunter worked up in the locker room to get the Grizzlies back on track, and we'll see what Brian Fisher cooked up down there to keep things rolling on the track that he's on. So looking for an exciting
Brian Fisher, you talked to him at the beginning of the show there.
Yeah, I did talk to him, and he's got his boys working right where he wants them and keeping improving every week. So I'm sure he's missing Drew down there as well.
24 seconds, and we're back at it.
Back out there on the floor as they started the first half. This will be a Shorecrest ball inbounds from midcourt, far side. First possession, second half.
Where did you say that was from? St. George, Utah?
I wasn't here when he said where he was from, but Sidney Tarvin's grandfather called in, right?
Sidney Tarvin, and but he's also the grandfather for Hatch. I'm gonna have to talk to Hatch and figure out how that works.
You can figure that out if you want to. Ready for the second half. Ball inbound the far side here by Tobin Lawson. He's probably been called Toby before. And we're starting period number 3, second half, this Grizzlies basketball game. Ball up the top here. Brantley Harris out to Malcolm Rozier Butler. Over to Tobin Lawson. There's a long ball across court. Trying to get the ball in there to Philip Pepple, blocked away by Brady Southard underneath the basket. 12 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Inbound play, baseline. Shooting opportunity here. Baseline drive off the backboard. And that was off the backboard by Tobin Lawson.
All right, well,
Brantley Harris put it back for 2, bringing him up to 9 for the score for tonight.
I just got the lowdown.
You got a lowdown?
The lowdown on the Hatch and Tarvin situation.
Okay,
Tarvin is Hatch's sister. So his dad lives in St. George, Utah.
All right.
So it's the dad for both Tarvin and Hatch.
If that works for you, it works for me.
Well, I'm just trying to figure that one out.
Long ball off the shot. Rebounded. Oh, Brady got it knocked away from his hat. Over the shoulder pass by Malcolm Rozier Butler results in 2 points by Tobin Lawson there.
Is Zach out there?
For the Grizzlies. So 25 points.
Yeah, Zach's right there.
Ball inbound, hard in base, and Brady Southard trying to move and get the ball at the basket. Finally gets a foul called on that shot.
Fouls on number 41 for the Scots, David Strand. His first team.
David Strand's going to get rung up for a blocking foul, putting Brady on the line here. See if Brady can put some more points on the scoreboard for the Grizzlies, and he does. Hit the front end of that shot.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, number 3, Austin Petts. At the line for 1 more, Brady Southern.
Austin Petts into the ballgame for the Grizzlies, I think the first time tonight that I recall. Brady Southern drops his second one, bringing him up to 4 points for tonight. 6:20 remaining in this third period. Hard drive down the middle. Pull-up jumper there by Malcolm Rozier Butler. A little bit of a shove on the drive, but no foul called either way. Austin Petts trying to get the ball down. Baseline got fouled.
Fouls on number 10 for the Scots. Brantley Harris, his second team foul.
Brantley Harris with his first foul, second team foul for Scots here tonight. Top the key to Justin Guffey. Down close baseline. Nothing really working inside. Top of the key, Guffey for 3. For his second 3 of the night. Justin can get hot out there for 3, bringing the Grizzlies to 21. 27 for Shorecrest. Grizzlies timeout.
We'll be right back.
Clogged drain? Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
All right, we're back here in the Bear Cave. 5:41 left to go. 27-21. Grizzlies have close that lead to 6 points here, but still struggling to get up to even par here as Shorecrest brings the ball into the baseline, and Malcolm goes right around. And a long three ball there from Tobin Lawson. He says, we can shoot the 3-2. Watch me, and that was a downtown pro 3-shot.
That was an NBA 3.
Yeah. There's another 3-point shot by Zach Hatch off the rim. Rebound, Shorecrest. Going down the court, not too much. Little drive in the middle, pass back outside. There's a 3-point shot by Davis Stroud over there. Strand, I mean.
I think they got 3 in the key down there, quite a bit.
Well, they got 4 or 5 guys in the key. There's ball baseline.
Wait, that's not a penalty in varsity?
Yeah. Playing a little catch down here in the forecourt front here between Austin Petz, Zach Hatch. Did a little stutter step, got away with it. Ball to the midside, up to Brady. And shot up by Brady. Brady gets 2 more.
Did you hear that whistling?
Yeah, I do hear a whistle going off somewhere in the
I'm wondering if the refs are going to call that. You know, the other night at the Snohomish game, remember they had the duck call.
Yeah.
There was somebody with a duck.
Oh, nice rebound, turnaround. And Brantley Harris for 2. Brantley up to 11 points here for the Scots tonight. 3:50 left to go in this third period. Ball inside to Brady, heavy. And a shot blocked out of bounds there by Philip Peppel.
Taking it for the Scots, number 30, Aubrey Victor.
After that nice block, Phillips going to take a short break here. Phillips, a freshman. We're going to see a lot more of that young man on this Shorecrest team here in the years to come. Can develop some power inside there. Long 3 ball on the far side off the rim by Zach Hatch. Did not go. Rebound on the floor. That might be a jump. It's going to be, could have been a travel, but called the jump before he rolled over with it. So it's going to be possession Grizzlies baseline. 3:32 set play. Grace baseline should result in a basket if everything works right. Not this time. Just run the inbounds play, guys. Grizzlies with a full shot clock. Pick up the dribble, nowhere. Justin Guffey. Back to Connor. Connor can't find anywhere to get the ball inside. Guffey at the 3-point line, drives the baseline. Here's the feedback inside baseline. Shot up there. Did not go off the, and there was almost a steal, but not quite. Quickly, the Scots bring the ball up the court. And a long 3 from the far side over there by Brantley Harris did not go off the boards. Back. Connor Seed's going to try to go one-on-one and does, and gets it blocked. Not a good choice for a young man that short to go up against a couple of tall players in the middle of the court there. Connor Seed got away with another little blocking foul at the top of the key even. Brantley Harris just holding the ball now. Ref started to count on him, but got rid of it in time. Shot clock down to 7. There's a 3-pointer off the far corner over here, off the rim. Tipped up, rebound by Davis Strand. Got a shot up, and there's going to be a pushing foul in there, I think, going against
Shorecrest.
Going against Aubrey Victor. I think that's his second.
Yeah, you know, you got to have some height, man. I can just watching it. they just got so many tall guys.
Well, right now they're pretty even height-wise, but it's not going to be in a minute. And there's a long 3 in the corner by Zach Hatch. His third 3-pointer.
Oh, that'll make grandfather happy.
Just keep firing those threes out there, Zach, and you'll get the Grizzlies back in this ball game. There's a drive roll. No, but uncontested. Easy roll down the middle by Malcolm Roser. Butler. A nice, easy, soft jump shot right in front of the rim. No one contested that shot. There's Guffey from the far corner for three. Trading 3 for 2. That's the third 3 for Guffey. And 3 threes for Zach Hatch.
Oh.
And timeout.
What's his name, Steve?
30-minute timeout.
Coach?
Huh?
Shorecrest coach? What's his name?
Brian Fisher. Yeah.
Brian Fisher. He's going to...
Yeah, 30-second timeout
listen,
for
don't be leaving anybody alone over there.
Shorecrest. See if he can get that caught up as the Grizzlies get that score back to 29-34, back within 5 points here as we close in on the end of this third period. So making those 3 balls makes a huge difference in how the outcome of this game goes. Make them or miss them, live by them and die by them.
Right.
All right, back here, minute 10 left in this third period.
Scots basketball after the timeout. Checking in for the Scots, number 32.
Scots basketball. Bradley Harris handling the ball for the Scots here. Top of the key.
And for the Grizzlies, number 12.
Back to Bradley Harris. There's the ball inside, and that ball was cleanly in there to Philip Peppel, but blocked away, and a foul is going to be called on the block. Must have hit him on the arm there in the process. And that's going to go against.
For the Grizzlies, Justin Guffey is second.
Going against Justin Guffey. Inbounds for a 3-point shot off the far side, off the front of the rim. Bounced up and hit the basket strap, which is out of bounds. The ball will be inbound baseline by Seavers. Southern back in the game here for the Grizzlies as Zach Hatch brings the ball up the court for the Grizzlies. Back to Seaver, trying to look for it inside the big brother Brady. Turns back to Seaver. Long 3 by Seaver, who's pretty good at that. And Seaver hits his 3. And the Grizzlies close the gap to 2 points here as we go down to 30 seconds left to go in this third period. Bradley Harris handling the ball top of the key here. Trying to get that last clean shot off. Hopefully he'll get an open man here shortly. 15 seconds remaining. Ball down the far side. Trying to get the shot off. This is going to go back over. Ball got tipped. Far side to Brantley. Drives the baseline. Missed the shot. Tipped out. And that ball is going to bounce free out in the middle of the court. Receiver Southern. As we end this third period. 34-32. A nice comeback by the Grizzlies here in this third period. We'll be right back.
We all want to protect our gift of sight, which is why regular eye exams are so important. Regular eye exams not only allow your optometrist to improve the quality of your vision by changing the prescription of your glasses or contact lenses, but also to assess your overall eye health. Even if you see clearly now,
All right, we're back, but I wanted to give a shout out to Brad McDaniel. I'm sure he's busy watching his own son play, but we could have used him the other night at Snohomish. He was in Fort Lauderdale, is that right?
Somewhere down in Florida where it's nice and warm and sunny.
Yep. Yeah. McDaniel's Dude Center, very good sponsor of ours. Great place to go pick up everything you need there.
Yeah, I need some 4-inch.
A lot of help.
I need some 4-inch lag screws. Maybe I'll go by there and pick them up.
Well, you know, the funny thing about those guys is they really, really great customer service. You know, they help you with your project.
If you don't know what you want, they'll tell you what you want.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but
if you know what you need, they'll tell you what you need. How's that?
There you go.
All right. Period number 4. Grizzlies close the gap to within 2 points here. 8 minutes of playing time left in this fourth period. Shorecrest bring the ball inbounds, midcourt, not contested by the Grizzlies as we start this fourth period here. Got a little bit exciting in that third period there.
We should have Scott Oshman give us a call and tell us when he's going to do another game.
And that's going to go as a charging foul this time, I think.
Player control foul on the Scots.
Player control foul. Is that what that is?
Yep, that's on Brantley Harris. Second foul, fourth team foul. I call it charging. They call it player control. Officially, that's the name. No basket for the Scots on that possession, their first possession of this period. There's a long three ball by Seaver, and a good board underneath by Zach Argue, who goes up for the shot and gets fouled from behind on a block. Don't think they're going to call the foul.
I think he's hurt.
He went down pretty hard.
I know that you could hear his head hit from up here.
Yeah.
The trainer, she went running out there before anybody even.
I thought it was maybe his elbow, but it was hard enough sound that it probably was his head, and that would be an official timeout. That's Zach Argue, I think. Well, let's take a short break here and give a shout out to one of our good sponsors. Who we got coming up here?
Well, we've got our presenting sponsor,
Shorecrest.
Shoreline. There you go.
Community College.
Shoreline Community College. And they got a little message for you.
All right, let's hear what that shore has to say for us.
What that part of the shore area?
Yeah.
Shoreline Community College and Puget Sound Auto Dealers Association have been recognized internationally for its pioneering in finding a new way to deliver technical training for automotive repair.
We all want to protect our gift of sight, which is why regular eye exams are so important. Regular eye exams not only allow your optometrist to improve the quality of your vision by changing the prescription of your glasses or contact lenses, but also to assess your overall eye health. Even if you see clearly now, it does not mean your eyes are healthy or won't change over time.
Okay, still got Zach down there on the floor. He is moving his hands, and they're keeping him kind of quiet right now, and we'll see what transpires with that in a moment.
We got Mark Albertine there. He's on the phone, so I would imagine that's going to be for aid car.
Yeah, very likely. They're going to take all the protection they need to make sure nothing's seriously going to happen to him. So let's go take another commercial break here while we see what's going on.
Clogged drain? Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
Back live here again at the Grizzly Cave. It certainly looks like we're going to have a longer delay here before play begins again, as we're maintaining.
Now we got Lisa Zanol out there.
Yeah, maintaining Zach Argue down there in the prone position. He seems to be resting fine, but they're not taking any chances of moving him after he hit his head on the floor there. So the referee's going over to see what he might learn from what's going on over there, and we'll just try to watch and see if we can figure out what's going on for sure. Coach Brian Hunter down there talking to Zach. And
got Mark Albertine there. He's talking to somebody.
Mark
It seems
Albertine.
an awful long time to be talking to
Yeah.
911, but
I'm not sure who the two other
maybe he's not talking 911.
females are on the back of that. One has a cell phone and she's talking to Mark Albertine, and I guess they're going to get somebody right outside the door here. They've got somebody outside, so Lisa opened the door, and I think we're going to have an aid car come in here. So,
Well, that certainly is a lot quicker than the other day. You remember we were covering something. What was that? Where they called in an aid car and it took. Oh, that was in Snohomish. There was during a rec ball at the Boys and Girls Club.
oh, yeah, I wouldn't
called
have.
for an aid car, and it must have taken, I don't know, 20 minutes.
Okay. Well, they're not here yet, but they've got the door open.
But they got a
and,
sign out there. What does that sign say? That's
they're just holding the door open with the sign, so.
I thought maybe it says
Enter here.
help needed here or something.
I don't think it's going to say that. So let's keep all your good wishes going here for Zach as he's talking to Coach Brian Hunter down there. And
Man, I heard him hit the floor too. That was loud.
Well, these day and age, you don't get anybody up any quicker than you need to, and I can tell you by the way he's laying there that he's talking to them. He's responding to their questions and answers. He is alert, but I don't think they want to take any chance on moving him for sure. So
That's right.
no reason to take every precaution possible.
Now, on a side note, you think Mr. Albertine's going to let the ambulance come up on the sidewalk?
Let's be sure of that.
I don't know. I mean, maybe if they pull up there, he'll be like, "No, you guys can't park there."
I'm going to let that one go.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't get that joke, I on a routinely basis I get in trouble for where I park the STSPN command center.
The rolling red wagon.
The rolling red wagon. Yep.
Well, it's going to
Mark
be.
keeps me honest. He's a good guy. He keeps me honest.
Yeah, he's the crafty policeman. So, we had any shots down there about Fred's Rivertown Ale House? That sounds like a good place to go during a nice intermission like this.
Well, after seeing that hit to the floor there, I think that'd be a perfect place to go. get a Black Butte.
Get a Black Butte Porter. Get a plate of Asian nachos. Save some for my friend Scott Oshman.
Man, I bet they got a salad there though.
They got salad there. You can eat grass food or rabbit food if you want. Yeah.
I don't want to, but I'm trying to reduce the amount of baggage that I carry in the front.
Well,
right there that I have to look at every day. Down there.
Keep working on that.
Well, that's not going to help if I have you talking about nachos.
Yeah. Well, then you can't go, but I will. So I'll think about you, and then maybe Scott Oshman, who loves those nachos as well. Tim Boyle, Johnny McLean, everybody who helps out on this broadcast. We'd like to go down there and try the good food and the good service down there at Fred's Rivertown Ale House. So we got a chance to take another commercial break here.
I just had a good question on email. Did they call a foul on that?
They did not call a foul on that, and I'm not sure if he did foul him, but he did slip or fall to the floor very hard, but no foul was called.
There wasn't a foul.
There was not a foul called. I'm not sure there wasn't a foul. I'm just saying there wasn't a foul called. So.
Oh yeah, because you could hear it hit from way up here.
Yeah.
So maybe the timeline for the ambulance is about the same. We are still in Snohomish.
Yeah.
This would be 98296.
He's probably, I'm not sure where he'd come from, either the fire department down toward Mill Creek, I would think, rather than downtown Snohomish.
No, they would get the one there at Silver first.
Yeah. So should be here shortly. So let's roll another commercial here for.
Take another little break.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back.
It's a great opportunity for the Shoreline Community College to get together with an organization in the city show off what we can do, the classes that the Shoreline Community College teaches.
Okay, here you go.
You come back now.
Well, it's only 15 seconds.
Oh, that was a little 15-second break, and the aid service is here. They're in here on the court, taking a look at Zach now, talking to him. That's all I can tell you from here, because I don't see anything other than a conversation going on down there right now between the medic and the trainers and the coaches down there. So
Zach argued. He's had a pretty good season.
Zach's having a very good season, averaging 6.2 points per game. It has only 2 tonight, but has played a strong defensive game out there and a very effective game for the Grizzlies here tonight. A long delay here as we're taking every precaution necessary to make sure that he's going to be fine. And
so the answer to the question that was texted into the control center here would be no, there was no foul called.
No foul called. And we're still sitting here with 7:28 left to go in this fourth period of the game.
Now the question is, why wasn't I running replay then so that I could pop back and take a look at that?
I don't know. You weren't running it, right?
Man, oh man, I tell you what, every time I'm not running it, something happens.
Well, let's run it all the time. Starting,
yeah.
Starting next time. You got it. We'll be back here again Friday night, I think, for another Glacier Peak game against Montlake Terrace. We'll be right here on STSPN at 7:15 p.m. Montlake Terrace not faring too well in the league here.
How are they doing?
They're doing 4-4, I think. No, actually, they're doing worse than that. I don't even have them up here. They're in like the last place with a couple of wins down there. They lost 70-32 against this Shorecrest team, and Montlake Terrace lost 43-33 against Glacier Peak back on January 6th. So they've had.
How about if I give you a quick update here? Okay, so in 3A South, Glacier Peak's number 1, Shorecrest number 2, Meadowdale 4-4 is number 3, Edmonds Woodway 4-4 is number 4, Shorewood 4-4,
yep.
Montlake Terrace 3-5, and Linwood boys 0-7.
Okay, so Terrace is down there with Linwood and not having their better year, but they're a building program down there along with the Linwood boys, and they'll be coming up strong here in the years to come. So
the 4A, we've got Jackson number 1. They're 8-1. I think that's where I got the 8-0.
Oh,
it was because the other night we called it. So Glacier Peak 7-1. Jackson's 8-1. Snohomish 7-2. Who they just beat Jackson on Friday. Monroe 6-3. Kamiak 6-3. Cascade 5-4. Mariner 3-6. This is all division. Mount Vernon 1-8, and Lake Stevens 0-9. That's kind of
yeah.
That's not normal for Lake Stevens, is it?
No, they're having a building year up there as well. So
did they go deep into the playoffs last year or the year before?
It's been a couple of years, I think. Yeah. So for those of you who follow the high school sports rankings, the boys basketball rankings have been published as of January 26th. And in the 3A division, Garfield, 17-0, is leading. And they just beat Rainier Beach 84-67, which is quite a big score. Also beating O'Day 84-40. Bellevue, 15-2, is in the second place position, having just recently beat Federal Way 80-58. So by big margins. Rainier Beach, who is always a strong player, is now sitting in third place, 13-3, having lost that game earlier to Garfield. And they've also scored some big points out there in the 80s and higher ranked scores. Eastside Catholic, number 4, Seattle Prep, number 5, Wilson out of Tacoma down there is in the 6th place with a 15-2 record. And they're the team that actually beat Glacier Peak 77-55 here back, let's see, when was that? Where is Wilson? Back on January the 19th, just recently here. So Lakeside, number 7. Lincoln, 13-3. Foss, 13-3. And Auburn Mountain View, 13-3. And that rounds it out for the state rankings of 3A for all of you who like to know who's going to be seeding down at the Tacoma Dome for the state playoffs down there.
Well, I've got the girls basketball divisional standings.
Well, that's got Glacier Peak on top in 3A, right?
No. They got beat by both Linwood and Edmonds Woodway. But in the 4A, see, we got the girls that are exact opposite of the boys. They're leading the girls in 4A is Lake Stevens, 8-1, Snohomish 7-2, Monroe 7-2, Jackson 5-4, Kamiak 5-4, Mount Vernon 3-6, Mariner 1-8, Cascade 0-9 in the division. In 3A North, we've got Arlington, who's 5-0. We got Stanwood, who's 5-1. Everett 3-2. Marysville Getchell 2-4. Oak Harbor 1-4, and Marysville Pilchuck girls 0-5. And you come down to the south, and we already know Linwood, juggernaut. They are 7-0 in the division.
Linwood can be beat.
They can be. They were built by Todd Beamer, right?
Yeah, out of Federal Way or Tacoma.
Yeah, Federal Way. Yeah, Edmonds Woodway is number 2, 7-1. Glacier Peak 6-2. Shorecrest 3-4. Shorewood 3-5. Meadowdale 1-7, and Mount Lake Terrace 0-8. Yeah. Well, we're going to be on tomorrow night. Are you coming down to help me with Snohomish?
Tomorrow night, Snohomish? No.
Snohomish Mariner.
I wasn't planning on it.
See, I put you on the spot there.
I was planning to be back Friday night for the GP game. So
Friday night. Let's take a look at what is our schedule here. We've got.
What have you got?
If you click on the STSPN live broadcast schedule.
Yeah, you got Snohomish Mariner girls basketball.
Snohomish Mariner, then Linwood. That's LSS.
Then you got wrestling on the 29th, right? On Thursday.
So tomorrow, SLSN, they have Linwood versus Meadowdale.
Yeah.
We've got Glacier Peak Shorecrest wrestling on the 29th.
On the 29th, yeah. And Glacier Peak Mount Lake Terrace basketball back here on Friday night.
On the 30th, yep.
Yep. So lots of things to tune in and watch if you like to follow basketball. And we're always here on STSPN to give you the updates.
And we're the only ones bringing you wrestling.
The only ones bringing you wrestling, that's for sure. Interesting thing happening in the boys basketball 4A rankings that I find interesting. The number 1 team in the rankings is Issaquah, and they're at 11-4. And they're leading Federal Way, who's in second place, 15-2. Union, who's 14-1. Kentwood, who's 16-2. Davis in 5th place, 13-3. Central Valley, 13-3. Richland, 12-4. Kent Ridge 15-3, Lewis and Clark 11-5, and Inglemore 11-4. But never before have I seen an 11-4 team leading in the rankings as number 1. So apparently Josh Lubinsky and whoever he consults with out there knows something that I don't know about how Issaquah is playing or who they actually lost to. And they may have lost to some really strong teams outside of the 4A league, which I don't have the ability to look up right now. So.
Strength of schedule, I think that's probably how they come up with that, right?
It's got to be that, because otherwise you wouldn't be sitting there with an 11-4 record if you were playing in your 4A division team leagues that much. So they've played out of the league probably in a couple of big games that some big teams from somewhere else. So.
Well, the funny thing is they didn't call you to get your opinion.
Obviously not. So things are moving a little bit more
slow
in the direction here of getting getting Zach off the floor down there. They've got him strapped into the hard pack back, and they're about to lift him up off of the floor onto the cart, and we should be getting underway here in a little bit. And we get an update on on his condition up here, we'll try to let you know what that might be or what we can find out. But in the meantime, keep your good thoughts coming forward for the young man out there, and let's get him back in working condition and back on his feet here as quick as they can.
What is what's that tape that he's running there? They run like a little EKG or something on him?
They probably did run EKG on him. They probably.
Oh, something. Yeah, they got a little. They had some electrical something there hooked up to him.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they got him all wired in, and
they're like, listen, I think this is Fire District 7 up here. They're a pretty good bunch.
All well-trained young men working in that world of
they were here
aid.
Pretty quick.
Yeah.
They seem to be taking good care of them.
Yeah, they're not in a hurry. There's no reason to be in a hurry.
We got Lisa's and all here. I mean, she almost looks like she's. What are those? What's those pink things? She almost looks like she just came in from.
Yeah,
I don't even want to say.
You think she's in her pajamas? Let's not go there.
Okay, I didn't want to say pajamas, but she looks like maybe she was on the couch watching TV and then she came over.
She's been here the whole game, so.
Oh, has she?
Yeah. All right. Looks like they're getting back on the rolling cart now and ready to move off of the court. We should be back to action here pretty soon.
Man, that's some serious business. That's too bad. That's too bad.
Yeah. Well, at this point, all we can do is hope for the best down there for Zach. And
the team manager there was going to try and give him a little towel there, but they said no.
Yeah.
Only official towels.
Only.
Oh, look, Lisa, there, she got the door for him there.
Yep. So teammates going over to try to give him a cheerful departure here, and I wish him well.
They're probably trying to tell him, say, hey, listen.
Yeah. They're for him.
Oh, you think?
Their good wishes their good wishes will go forward with him for sure as they get ready to take him out. And
yeah, my son played with Zach last year.
He will probably really won't know more about him.
Yeah.
Until the morning. And
there's thumbs up from him. So
yeah,
I think thumbs up is a good.
Yeah.
Good.
I think he's
indication that he'll be all right.
Yeah, he's certainly feeling all right, or appears to feel all right from what I can see being done to him down there. But like I said, every precaution is taken in those situations to maintain the least amount of movement possible to prevent anything serious happening that could occur from an impact on the floor like that. So we've got a 2.5 minute running clock here as both teams get out and get warmed up again for a quick warm-up time here. So we'll be back for action here in a couple of minutes. Let's go see what's happening with the plumbing world or something like that, where we can get things going in the drain.
Other plumbing problems? Call Action Jackson Plumbing for 24-hour service. Owned by a lifetime Edmonds resident and Edmonds Woodway grad, Action Jackson is the drain cleaning specialist. They can unclog most internal drains for only $99 plus tax. Call 425-877-5601 or visit actionjacksonplumbing.com.
All right, back here live at the Grizzly Bear Cave. We're going to try to get some basketball going here in about a minute and a half as both teams are getting a chance to get body fluids going, warmed up, and try to get their minds clear of other things and thinking and focusing on basketball here tonight after that unfortunate incident there with Zach Argue underneath the Grizzly basket down there. 32-34 is the score, as you can see occasionally on the bottom of your screen there. Grizzlies are sitting here with only one team foul in the second period, 14 fouls on the Shorecrest Scots. So a quiet night here in the Bear Cave because we don't have a band here tonight, and I'm not sure why. Normally we have a band at all the home games unless there's something going on that we don't know about. Like the last time the band wasn't here, they were having a band festival or something.
I don't think it's called a band festival. Maybe a concert? How about that?
No, they had several bands come in and all be in here at the same time.
Was it Battle of the Bands?
Well, I mean, there were from other schools around the area, and I think there was one that came from, Spokane or Idaho or somewhere that was in here at that last game that we did where the band wasn't here. So don't know if it's a Battle of the Bands as much as it is as a some kind of a contest or something. So, all right, there is the buzzer by the official scorekeeper down there on the table saying we're
Maybe
ready
we'll
to
zoom in on Tarvin real quick so that grandfather can see her. Oh, there you go. She's checking to make sure she looks good for him. Okay, thank you. Here you go.
Ready to jump and holler, huh? All right, Glacier Peak. See if they can keep some momentum going here. Keep their attitude going here.
Glacier Peak basketball underneath their hoop with 7 minutes and 28 seconds left in the game.
And we're ready for
7 minutes,
basketball.
27 seconds left.
Glacier Peak under their own basket here, ready for a set play. Ball in play. Players move a little too fast to make the set play work, so it's out to the top of the key here for the Grizzlies as Zach Hatch tries to set something up here. Brady Southard, back to Seaver Southard, underneath, tight inside. Hard shot up off the basket there by Jacob Argue. And rebound finally falls in the hands of the Scots as they bring the ball quickly up court. Long pass down the corner. Pull-up jumper shot did not go. Rebound back out to Davis Strand for 2 points here for the Grizzlies.
No, that was for Shorecrest.
For Shorecrest as the lead. Scott's lead is 4 points now. A long three from the top of the key by Jacob Argue. That's for you, bro, he says. I'll put 2 more in there. 1 point point differential here at 6:29 left to go in this game. Ball back out. Down low, wide open player underneath the baseline. Missed his first shot. Got the rebound, missed the second one. Ball's out in the court. Picked up by Justin Guffey. Moving quickly back down the court. Being followed inside. Hard inside. Shot pushed up. Down there by Jacob Argue. And he got fouled on the shot. And
now we got the crowd involved.
Crowd's getting involved here as Coach Brian Fisher tries to put a substitution in here in the game as Davis Strand gets his second foul. Jacob goes to the line here. 1 point game. 2 shots to do it. Makes the first one.
Tied it up.
First tie of the game. First time the Grizzlies have experienced this scoring tie. Second shot up and drops it in. The first Grizzlies lead of the night. And Grizzlies are kind of fired up here probably now, and we'll see what the Scots have to come back with. Trying to get the ball down low the baseline, looking for somebody open as the Grizzlies basically in that zone, and ball's lost away by the Scots down there for another turnover. Guffey back to Guffey, over to Zach Hatch. Guffey way outside. Grizzlies trying to work something hard inside as well. There's Zach Hatch, got fouled, didn't get called. Brian Hunter says, "Why didn't you call that?"
Is that what Brian said?
Yeah, he said something to the ref, and I'm figuring he just said, "Why didn't you call that?" Shot clock down to 5. And there's going to be a pushing foul in there. I think that's going to go against Malcolm Rozier Butler.
Fouls on number 3 for the Scots. Malcolm Rozier Butler, his second 16th foul.
His second 16th foul.
So that shooting.
Next foul will go to the line. Resets the shot clock to 35. Justin Guffey inbound the ball here, baseline. Into Zach. Guffey back to Zach. Zach trying to set something at the top of the key, and Guffey up trying to spin the top of the key. Lots of speed, lots of movement. Brady at the free throw line, inside down there. Turnaround jump shot rolled off the rim. Brady rebound and got two. Brady Southern working hard for that rebound under the basket down there. Put the Grizzlies up 39-36, 4:55 left to go in this contest. Shorecrest Scots trying to figure out how to break that zone, and they drive the middle, tip the ball out off of a shot. Another drive, and there's going to be a foul in there, I think, going against
Fouls on number 12 for the Grizzlies,
Seaver Southern with his first foul for the hand check on the drive through. Scott's ball on baseline, full 35-second clock. Cannot hand check. With the three outside, off the back of the rim, and that ball is controlled on the rebound there by Brady Southern. And no basket at that time. A little pressure on bringing the inbounds ball there by Bradley Harris, all by himself on a one-man press. Seaver at the top of the key, thinks about the shot, gets guarded too much, backs out, and sets something up over to Zach. Zach off a screen from Brady. Long ball from Zach, did not go. Ball's down the middle, and there's going to be a fight for the ball. It's going to be a jump ball in there. A quick call, but probably a good call. And I think possession is going to stay with the Grizzlies here.
Oh, now
there's a boo bird somewhere in the fan stands here.
Oh, a boo bird? A boo bird.
A boo bird.
Well, I hear them going, whatever that sound is they make.
Yeah. Grizzly inbound, 1, 2, 3, 5. Get it go. There it goes. Out to Brady, top key. Justin Guffey loses the handle, picks it up. Over to Zach Hatch. Looks over to coach, says, what are we running here, coach? And dribble drive down the middle. Brady against the top. Over to Seaver. Thought about the three. Pulls up. This is a two-shot, but it goes. And Seaver for two. Grizzlies 41-36. A 5-point lead as Brian Fisher says, I want a timeout here. And he's saying something to the referee that he's not happy with. And in either case, he wants a full timeout and he gets it. So let's take a 1-minute commercial here and see what happens when we get back.
We all want to protect our gift of sight, which is why regular eye exams are so important. Regular eye exams not only allow your optometrist to improve the quality of your vision by changing the prescription of your glasses or contact lenses, but also to assess your overall eye health. Even if you see clearly now, it does not mean your eyes are healthy or won't change over time.
All right, back here at the Grizzly Bear Cave. Grizzlies have gotten all riled up here in the latter part of this fourth period here. 3:35 remaining as they have built a lead, 41-36, 5-point lead after the Brian Fisher timeout here. Try to settle something down, see what he can do about making things go. There's a long three from the corner by Chris Lee, did not go. Back out to Chris Lee again as he drives the lane. Sees it back out. Scott's not able to get the ball down there in that inside to beat that zone as well as they would like. Back out to Chris Lee for another three off the rim. This one is rebounded by Brady Southern, who had the good inside position to get that rebound. And the Scots do not get any points on the board on that possession. Zach Hatch taking a drive around, and there's another three-point shot off the rim, but knocked out of bounds, not out of bounds. And a little ping pong down there puts the ball back in the hands of the Grizzlies, and that's going to be a clear foul, almost intentional foul out there by Malcolm Rozier Butler. I think that'll be his third foul of the night.
Fouls on number 3 for the Scots, Malcolm Rozier Butler, his third, 7th team foul.
That young man has really put up 12 points for the Scots tonight. Doesn't need to get himself out of the game by making crazy fouls. And that ball's in and out, and there's going to be a foul.
Lane violation?
No, pushing foul in there on a Grizzly 23, Jacob. His first foul. 41-36. Grizzlies 2:36 left to go in this period, and that ball is a lost the handle down there. The pass to Chris Lee was not handled, and another big turnover there for the Scots. And the turnovers are really getting the Scots in trouble here in this second half, as they've got almost a dozen of them that I've been keeping track of so far, and I may not have caught them all. So Grizzlies inbound backcourt. Scots now in a little bit of a loose full court press, easily beaten by Zach Argue as he dribbles down the far side. Back in the middle, over to Justin Guffey, fires that three ball, not even close, off the rim, and the ball's tipped around, and Brady gets the ball down there and puts it back up for two. Brady Southard working hard under the basket there for the Grizzlies tonight, scoring two more for his teammates. Scott's having a lot of trouble trying to beat that zone, and did not beat it that time either, as Brady Southard gets the rebound, flips out to Justin Guffey as he brings the ball down the court, pulls up, out to Zach, thinks about the three, doesn't take it. Brian Hunter says, set things up here, let's run the clock a little bit, take some time off here. Ball back into Jacob Argue, back to Zach. Has to move the ball, is being counted down, but doesn't get down. There's the shot back out as a three-pointer. A huge shot by Jacob Argue for 3 points. 10-point lead for the Grizzlies, and Brian Fisher says, I want another timeout here. And he gets it.
We'll stay here.
Really exciting here for the Grizzly fans tonight, as they were trailing this whole game clear into the last 4 or 5 minutes. Right down to the point where, unfortunately, Zach Argue got hurt on a shot at the basket, and we had a long 20-minute or more delay here while we had the aid car come and take care of him. But after that, it just seems like the Grizzlies have exploded, and they have just kept right on pouring things on, and they've got a 10-point lead here now with a very short time left to go in this fourth period. So whatever ignited them worked, and they fired off the three ball. Zach Hatch has 3 balls. Justin Guffey has 3 balls. Jacob Argue has 1 3 ball, and Seaver Southard has 1 3 ball. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 3 balls for the Grizzlies tonight. Scots have only sunk 2 of their threes, and they've tried quite a few more than that, but haven't gotten it to go. 46-36, 1:29 left to go in this ball game. Grizzlies up by 10. Play smart ball, play controlled, don't foul, and you can run this clock down pretty fast and make the game go. So Scots let the ball run up here. It's looking for the long three as the ball's off the back of the rim. Again, double shot. Rebound, and there's going to be a foul by somebody in there, and it's probably going to go against the Grizzlies. Clock ran down to 1:17. A lot of body contact down there, but Sheriff's going to ring up.
He's confused. He's like, what?
Going to ring up Justin Guffey. Justin Guffey's third team ball. Nobody's really in foul trouble tonight for either team, which is surprising.
What do they get? Why are they at the line if they only got 4 fouls?
He was shooting, so
they're out of that scrim. They called that shooting.
They're saying that Brantley Harris was shooting somewhere in there where he called it. So he's going to the line, and should be 1-1, I think.
Somebody has to point these things out to me.
He's shooting too because it's a basket. So
how come that guy's not whistling for this one?
Brantley Harris with 12 points.
Well, that's only for the other side.
All right. Brantley trying to bring his 13th point into play tonight here. Nice free throw shooter, and it is.
Yes, nice. Good job.
Well done. Full court press by the Scots as they're going to try to get the ball or get a foul somewhere. Grizzlies beating the press. There's a long ball down here. Seaver from Brady. Zach at the top of the key has the ball. A reach around foul was made, not called. This time they're going to definitely get the foul called as Malcolm Rosary Butler gets his 4th foul as he fouls Seaver Southard with the ball. 1:01 left to go in this game. Seaver to the line.
And at the line is Seaver Southern.
8-point lead for the Grizzlies here. Seaver missed the first one of those.
I guess that's why you do the foul, right?
That's why you do it. And there's a shot in there, and the ball's tipped out. Grizzlies have the ball, and he's getting, Justin Guffey's getting hammered down there by Davis Strand, and a slew of Scots trying to get that foul called. 50.8 seconds to go. Justin Guffey to the line. Not to jinx the young man.
They're trying to get the clock stopped as quick as possible. Is that right?
Trying to get the shot clock stopped, make them shoot the free throws, and hopefully they'll miss them. Justin Guffey, a very, very good free throw shooter, and he's got the range for 3 balls tonight. Let's see if this is too close for him, and it's not, as he lets that one rim around and roll in.
That was kind of scary, though. It looked like it was going to flop out of there.
Justin Guffey with 10 points tonight and drops 11. So Guffey with 11, Zach Hatch with 11, Brady Southard with 10 as the Scots let the ball roll to midcourt. And there's a quick turnover by the Scots. And Zach Hatch trying to drive past them as fast as he could, but got grabbed, and the foul's going to go against either 10 or 22, and they called it. And they called it against Chris Lee. Could have called it against both of them because they both grabbed him. Putting Zach Hatch to the line here, 46 seconds left to go.
Hatch. Oh, Zach. He can hit 3s, but he can't hit 2s.
It's a penalty situation.
Grandfather's not going to like that.
Well, just put another one in, Zach. Make it an even 12 points for you tonight. And that's hard off the back of the rim.
Scorer?
But leading scorer right now is Justin Guffey with 11 and Zach Hatch with 11. And there's a hard drive to the basket. No foul called as the clock is running. 35 seconds. Seaver has the ball. Seaver's getting fouled. And Brantley Harris doesn't think he fouled. He thinks he hit the ball, but Sheriff thinks he hit his arm. So 31.5 seconds. 8-point lead here for the Grizzlies. Scots doing everything they can to get the fouls and get the free throws to get them back in the game here. So Seaver at the line, rattles and rolls, misses the first one. Seaver with 6 points here tonight for the Grizzlies. Seaver at the line, second one's up, and that one is good. Seaver Southard with 7, and timeout Glacier Peak. 9-point lead, 31.5 seconds here. Coach Brian Hunter is going to try to align the play for the remaining 31 seconds here and try to get these kids to run as much time off the clock as they can and still not give up those fouls. So no fouls and control the ball here, and no turnovers is the watchword of the game at this point. So full timeout he takes, give him plenty of rest here. And I guess he's not taking the full timeout, although they put it up on the board as a full timeout. He didn't need more than 30 seconds to tell him what he wanted to tell him. But Brian Fisher's taking his full timeout.
All right, well, we can take 15 seconds. Or no, are they just going to?
Yeah, they're going to get ready to go here. So are we still here?
Yeah.
All right. Still letting the clock timeout run down. Referee should not give him the ball yet and doesn't. He's going to wait for that time to run off the clock, as he should. And there's the horn whizzer. 31.5 seconds as the Scots bring the ball in. Baseline did not touch the ball. And then there's going to be a clock violation because the scorer started the clock. And the ball wasn't touched by the Scots here inbound. So the clock should run back to 31.5 seconds, which it does. Scots will inbound the ball now, except Seaver Southern's going to be up here to make sure they do touch the ball this time. And they do as he brings it quickly up the court. 3-point shot out there by Brantley Harris, and he makes it. Grizzlies inbound the ball, and immediately he's getting fouled, and I'm not sure why they didn't call the foul. He was getting beat up all over the place, but they finally did call a foul on something. The referee standing right in front of there was not doing his job, not calling that foul. But a foul was called. It's going to put Jacob Argue to the line here, and that foul was called on Aubrey Victor, his third foul of the night. 15.6 seconds to go. 6-point lead, Grizzlies here. Drops the first one. Jacob
I guess
Argue
that whistling
8.
doesn't really make any difference, does it?
I don't think they're worried about the whistling, no. 7-point lead. Bounce that one off the top. Then the ball there's going to be a foul called in there. Probably going to go against Brady trying to reach for that rebound. It's going to go against the Grizzlies. It'll be Scott's ball out. No, I'm going to call it against, against Brady. So 15.6 seconds. 7-point lead here for the Grizzlies. Scots need to get the ball down here quick. Get that 3-point shot off, and that was a carry. Not called. Ball off the back of the rim. Did not go. Grizzlies have the ball. And Scots, I think, are going to let him go. And he fouls him. And he still shoots the layup and missed that. Argue missed it after he got fouled. And they let him go. So, player of the game.
Or 53-43.
I'm going to go with Justin Guffey, and I'll go down there and get him. All right?
All right, boss. Really good game tonight.
Great game, gentlemen. Thank you, everybody. Drive safe.
All right, Ron, go get him, Ron. Go get him, Ron. Justin Guffey. There he is. All right, he's gonna have to wait. Go ahead and talk there.
All right, down here on the court, Todd, Justin Guffey, player of the game, had to go in the locker room with Coach Brian Hunter. He said he'd give him back to me, so we'll find out when he does. So in the meantime, I'll wait for him, and I'll be back to you in a minute.
All right. We'll just go ahead and follow Steve Hawley here and his bride. I think they're going to try and find, there's some kind of argument here. See if Ron can figure out what the problem is down there. There's some kind of a problem. Justin Guffey is our player of the game tonight. We hope we...
All right, Ron Henthorne down here on the court. Still waiting for Justin Guffey to come out as a player of the game here tonight. Justin with 3 big 3 balls and a big win here for Glacier Peak Grizzlies tonight, 50-43. We'll be back Friday night for another game here with the Glacier Peak Grizzlies. So this is Ron Henthorne for Todd Elledge here at STSPN.com. Tune in again for another exciting basketball game on Friday night. Boys, Grizzlies, basketball. Thanks for tuning in. Good night, everybody.
NBA 3 ball. He just absolutely drains that one.